welcome to your workout. Happy Monday if it's Monday for you. Today we're going to focus on the hamstrings. This is your bicep of your leg. So we're going to focus on your tight hamstrings and loosening them up. We're going to do a gentle yoga workout, ideal for most fitness levels. So I'll catch you in just a second, and you only need your mat. Hey everyone, welcome to your workout. We're going to start with a little bit of a warm-up, and then we will focus on loosening up those hamstrings, the backs of your legs. All right, let's just start with a gentle side body stretch, which has nothing to do with the legs, but it's a warm-up. So we're going to just warm the body up, get ready for a little yoga workout. And then let's come over to the other side. We'll get into the legs in just a second. Just getting the body motivated for movement right now. All right, let's do some toe stretches. We're gradually going to come up onto our hands and feet and maybe some standing poses. This is a good thigh stretch. If you want to just lift and lower the knees from the floor, you could do it gently like this, or you can try the balanced version where you lower and lift the knees and shift the hips back. All right, and then let's come forward, cat-cow, stretching out the back and lifting up. Rolling the spine forward and back. Good. Let's push forward and back into our cobra variation. It looks like an upward facing dog, but the legs are still pressed into the mat. Back and forth. Now maybe pick up your knees, your kneecaps off the floor, and maybe tuck your toes under and shift a little bit. All right, let's work the hamstrings just a little bit to start. Let's do some gentle leg kicks. Bring the heel to the glute. Little bicep curls. If you need yoga blocks for the standing exercises, you can grab some of those. I don't always use them, but sometimes they're fun. Let's try the other leg. Just doing some kicks. Gentle kicks and then curls. You're flexing your foot with these and just curling the foot to the glute muscle. And then we're going to activate the quads and the glutes. Push up into a gentle bear stance and just shift your weight back and forth. You can feel the leg muscles activate. This is prepping us for our downward dog. And then go ahead and push back into downward dog. And let's just kind of dance into this one before we settle. Oh, that's my lower back cracking. And then let's push down on the right leg with the left leg. Cross the left leg behind the right leg. You're going to feel that deep stretch from the calf muscle and all the way up. You can even hook your toes behind your Achilles. Press down to get that heel to the ground. Kick that leg up. Let's try the other leg. Park it behind the left leg. Deepen that stretch. Maybe even put your toes through that Achilles. All right, and then release. Walk it out again. Pick up the right leg. Now you're opening up the hip And then let's circle the leg. 1, 2, and 3. And then let's reverse it. 1, 2, and 3. Lift that leg up into a split. And then step forward into your lunge position. Let's lift up, get your balance. Lift up into your lunge. Straighten the back leg. And just hold here. Then hands come to the floor. Back into downward facing dog. Let's do the other leg. 1, 2, and 3. And reverse for 1, 2, and 3. Kick that leg up into a split. Step forward with the left leg. And stand up. Balance into your lunge. Just a second. Hands come back down to the floor. Back into your downward facing dog. Let's roll through it for plank and chaturanga. Up into upward facing dog. Knees to the floor. Take a little child's pose. All right, come back up into downward facing dog again. Down dog split, and the right leg is going to come to the nose or the chest. Then step forward, set the back knee down. We're going to go back and forth into a Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. So shifting, keep your hips lined up with the top of your mat. Few times like this, and then you're going to settle into this deep half split. So again, if you want these blocks handy, not required, but if you're having trouble reaching the floor, take your blocks. You can set them out to the back or out to the front, just for a little support. That is an option. We're going to hold our half split here. Work these hamstrings. You can turn your foot out and in and out and in. A little rotation here. Then come back into your lunge position. Pop yourself up. Hands overhead. And then let's step forward. Now we're going to work from a warrior 3, supported. We're going to do some kicks, some deep kicks that will focus on this hamstring. Okay, so you're using your blocks. They can be just out a little bit in front of you. And let's drop the left leg to the floor and lift it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then bring it back to your starting point. And then we're going to push the right hip back. That leg is straight and the left leg is bent slightly. You're also getting that deep stretch down the right leg. Now let's bring the left knee to the chest and push out. This gives you a good extension in that right leg. Good stretch. 9 and 10. Step all the way back. Walk your blocks or your hands into this pyramid pose. That deepens the stretch for you. You can have them out, extended out far if you want a deeper stretch. Hold here. Try to get your face close to the knee. And then let's just open it up into a Trikonasana triangle pose. Again, use your blocks if you need them. Open your body up to the side. Again, we're stretching in that front leg. And then bring the hand back down. Set the knee down again. Let's do a few more of our little stretches in Ardha Hanumanasana. Forward and back. If you want to curl the back toes under. Shifting the hips. And then you pause. And maybe this time you go a little bit deeper into your stretch. Hands can go in front of or behind you. All right, and then let's release. Come into a forward fold. And let's hang here in a forward fold. This is great for both legs. Just hanging out here. Try deepen that fold. You could even do the chicken pose. So my hands are coming through the legs. And I'm going to put my hands behind my head and deepen that forward fold. This is a very advanced pose. If you want to deepen that stretch just a little bit, give it a shot. Release the hands. Let's step back into a plank, chaturanga, and come back up into upward facing dog, back into downward facing dog. Take your breaths here. We're gonna do the same thing with the opposite leg. All right. Maybe lower and lift the heels. Stepping forward with your left leg. We're going to stretch here. And actually, let's take that knee to the ground, tucking the toes or leaving them untucked. You can have your blocks and shift back and forth into your half split. And 4 and 5, and then push back. Bring your blocks with you or keep them somewhere close if you want. Stretch that leg out. And then we're going to come up into our warrior 3. So standing in your forward fold, let's kick back the right leg now. Do our warrior 3 kicks supported. 4 and 5, and then bring the right foot back to the start. You're going to bend the left knee slightly for a deep stretch. Actually, no, let's bend. I think we need to bend the right knee. Last time we did the left knee. So bending that knee so you feel that stretch all down your left leg. And then we're going to do our little knee kicks to the face. So bringing the right knee to the face, extend out. Get that deep stretch in the hamstring. And 9 and 10. Set it down into your pyramid pose, using your blocks for assistance or your hands to the floor. Deepen that stretch. Relaxing your upper body. You can walk that foot back a little bit more if you need to. And then let's open up into our Trikonasana triangle pose. Reaching up, you still feel that stretch in the hamstring. Reaching up, bring it back down. Setting the right knee down, we'll go into our half split again. 4 and 5. Let's deepen that stretch on this leg. A few breaths here. And then stepping forward into our forward fold again, hanging here. Getting a deep stretch in the legs. Also, if you want to try the chicken stretch, hands come through the legs and put your head where your hands are. Maybe just shift back and forth. This is really kind of a fun one. It's hard, but it's fun. See if you can walk your feet in just a little bit, or just do a regular forward fold. Maybe wrap your arms behind your knees. You're getting deep into those hamstrings. Whew. Then we're going to come to a seated position and roll a few times like a ball. 3, 4, and 5. And then let's take one leg, grab on for a hamstring stretch. Also, you can put your head down on the floor. One leg is hovering, extended out. And then let's do some switches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then grab the opposite leg and hold for a stretch. And then bring the other leg up. Fold the legs in close. If you need to grab a towel or any kind of prop that might help you with these stretches, and see if you can reach for your toes. Relax your head on the floor. Take the legs out wider. And just stretch. So we're doing a wide leg stretch here. You can take it into a happy baby. That's getting more into your hips. We're trying to focus a little bit on the hamstrings today, but if you want the hip opening stretch, you can try that, or keep working with your hamstrings. Bring the legs together and close them. 9 and 10. Bring the knees together. Let's roll up again and get into a forward fold seated. Arms overhead. Forward fold, reaching for the feet or underneath your legs. You can also try the chicken pose from this from this folded position on your mat. And then come back up. Let's push up into a leg pull back support. Hips go up to the sky or the ceiling. Try to press your feet down onto the floor, lift the hips up higher, and then bring the legs under you. And let's do our bridge exercise. This is going to help with strengthening the legs, the backs of the legs. And 9 and 10. Push up for a stretch. Walk the feet underneath you. Roll your body forward. Hands to the floor. Lift up. Walk back into downward facing dog again. Let's do our breaths here. Try to work on these heels. Try to get the heels as low to the ground as possible. And if we want to deepen the hamstring stretch, let's take the full width of the mat, and then we're doing the Pilates elephant stretch. You're light on your fingertips, but your weight is distributed to your legs. So shift your hips, shift your weight back into the hips to deepen that hamstring stretch just a little bit. And then we're going to walk it forward again. Take it into a plank, chaturanga, push up, and then up to upward facing dog, knees down. Come back into a child's pose. Take a breath, and then let's roll the body up. Relax the shoulders, roll the shoulders out. And that's going to be it for today's workout, focusing on the hamstrings. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a great day. Bye.